Well guys, it's Tuesday morning, I'm out here again, and as I was walking out here this morning I found this fairy wand. Obviously I'm not one for magic, but it obviously seems to have worked, because in the bottom of the hole there I see what appears to be a silver coin. Now I don't know what it is, it's looking quite thin, so I'm hoping, beyond hope, that it's a hammered coin, but I doubt it. I think it will probably be a worn sixpence, but it's very, very tarnished, so I wouldn't be able to tell you straight off, but it's definitely a silver coin. Actually, I can see that now. I can just see the bull head of a George III sixpence. That is a coin that I've never found before, and I'm very, very happy with it. I'll wash it up and I'll get you a definitive date if there's one surviving. Well guys, sadly it appears like the date is worn completely smooth, but it is definitely a George III bullhead sixpence. A coin that, as I've said, I've never found before, so I'm very happy with that to start the day. Well guys, I'm just about to go in for lunch, but I just got a signal and the dark earth tells me that it's a coin, and that's exactly what it turns out to be. It looks like it's going to be a George III 1806 halfpenny by the looks of things. Right size, correct thickness, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with a definitive coin. Well guys, that's what it is. It's a George III 1806 copper halfpenny. Well guys, back after lunch. I've been out for an hour and a half. Out for lunch, that is, and I've only just come back, taken 5 steps from the path, and we've got our first coin of the afternoon session. It's a halfpenny, definitely. Will be copper by the looks of things, so pre-1775, but I'll wash it up and we'll see if it's George III or George II. Well guys, it looks like it's going to be a George II. Looks to be an old head, so post 1740, 1740 to 1754. On to the next. Well guys, a time later, and I've just appeared to have pulled out a George IV early head, the laureate head farthing, because I can see the characteristic Britannia on the reverse, but I may be wrong. This could be a Queen Victoria. I've been proved wrong before with these, so it could be Queen Victoria, could be George IV. I'm not going to pass judgment, but I'll need to wash it up and I'll get back to you. Well guys, I remembered also when I was washing up that I missed out William IV. It could of course have been William IV, however it is a laureate head George IV, slightly buckled, as you can see there, but the date is 1822. It's quite a greeny copper. It's a nice coin all the same though. Well guys, back again, just about to have a drinks break, but before then we have a milled halfpenny at the bottom of the hole of George VI. So today I have found George III, George IV and George II, and now George VI. Could it be all 6 of the Georges? Let's just hope, but that's another George VI ship halfpenny, and I'm very happy with it. Well guys, back again, and I was starting to wonder why I wasn't finding many silver threepences around here. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube find them, but now all of that has been quelled. I have just found my second silver coin of the day, and it is definitely a silver threepence. I don't know who of yet, but it looks milled, so I'm guessing it will probably be of Queen Victoria, because it was coming up like it was sterling silver rather than 50% silver. So it could be Edward, George V or Victoria, but I would hope it was Victorian, because I've never found one of them before. But I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. and in fact I can just see Queen Victoria on there now, so I know that this is a young bun Victorian Threepence. Well guys, for this one I was wrong. It is in fact a groat. It's the Fourpence variety, and I suppose this is why they didn't last very long early in Queen Victoria's reign, because they're the exact same size as a Threepence. They're just slightly thicker, and I believe they had milled edges rather than flat edges. But this is dated 1843 and it looks to be in absolutely superb condition. The hairline on her is miraculous, and the shield which Britannia sits on, or is seated on, is in beautiful condition too. But that is a beautiful coin, and of a denomination in milled that I have not found before, so I'm very happy indeed, despite the fact this is the second silver coin of the day and they're both sterling silver. Okay guys, I may as well do a live recovery. I've got a signal that was coming up coin about the 1 cent reading on the scale there. You can see that it's coming up between ring pull and 1 cent, so I don't imagine it's going to be anything, but I may as well film it just to see what it is. Where are you? What's that? What is that? That is silver. That's... oh my god. That's a hammered coin. You are not going to believe that. That is a hammered coin. I knew that there would be one real one in this field. It looks like it's going to be an Elizabeth. Yeah, I can see the... I'm speechless. That is a hammered coin. That was right by this tree and no deeper than 3 inches, and I've been digging fourpences. The fourpence I dug was deeper than that. That is unbelievable. I'll shut the camera off to take some macro images so you can see it close up in the clod, but I think this is going to be a hammered coin, judging by the edge. In fact, I'm sure this is a hammered coin, and I'm so glad that I took the stupid step of filming it live, but I'm being bitten by ants now. Great, they all want to join in as well, but I'm so glad, because I've been doing this for the last... every last signal I've been getting, it's been ring pulls and all sorts, and this one paid off, so I'm glad I chose the step after all of the rubbish to film this one, as it's a hammered coin, and you can see on the camera that I'm shaking. So I'm really keen to get pictures of this and wash it up so I can show you. Well guys, I've just made a massive fool of myself. Sorry to get you all jumping up and down, but this coin is still very special. It is not hammered, and you can see that everything was live there because I made that massive blunder. It's a threepence and the date is 1717. So before I even look at the obverse, which is still crusted in mud, I know that this is a George I silver threepence. And Maundy coins of George I and silver coins of George I are especially scarce to find metal detecting. But the thing that fooled me was the lettering, and the lettering around the edge almost looked like it was an Elizabeth milled half groat, but sadly it isn't. But it's still a fantastically rare silver coin for metal detecting purposes, and I'm still incredibly happy with it, even if I made a massive boo-boo before. But it's the third silver coin of the day and I'm beyond thrilled. I cannot express how happy I am. But I'll wash it up and I'll try to get images of the obverse. Well guys, as you can barely make out on the blurred screen there, this coin is absolutely phenomenal in condition. Dated 1717, this threepence was dropped almost new, and to find a George I silver coin that was on top of my wish list. But the interesting thing now is I have found George I, George II, George III, George IV and George VI all in one day. So I'm just hoping that I can find something of George V before I go in this evening to get that full house. But I mean, with this, you couldn't be happier. Well guys, I'm still out here. It's been quite a while since my last coin, since the beautiful George I Threepence, and now it looks like we have a farthing, and I can see a G right here, and I know it's bronze, so I'm going to go ahead and wash it up. But if it is, this will be all 6 Georges in one day. But we'll wash it up together and we'll see together.